crushing the 10,000 subscribers. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support. But what is Erik Spoelstra doing? I just don't understand. Why do we have to keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again? And I understand, listen, I think Erik Spoelstra is a good coach, but how many times is he going to continue to make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again? The Miami Heat lose to the Orlando Magic 125-121. These are the games that the Miami Heat are supposed to win. No Tyler Hero. The game is close at the end. Okay, and there's obviously a bunch of other mistakes on why we lost the game. But especially within the last few minutes of that basketball game, how many times are we going to give the Orlando Magic second chance points, offensive rebounds? How many times are we going to allow Wendell Carter Jr., okay, to get the basketball and one layup? How many times are we going to allow him to get all these offensive rebounds? I just don't understand. When you have a 7-foot monster on the bench that can get rebounds and help Bam Adebayo box out. Okay, I just don't understand it. You have 3 guys that Bam has to deal with underneath the basket that's 6'9" and above. I just don't understand why you have Jaime at the 4. And don't get me wrong, Jaime had a good game overall to some degree. But why are we continuing to play small? Okay, and when you have a deep roster, these are the times where you play people in spurts. I'm not saying that Bam and Kelel Ware have to play the whole game with each other. But when you're clearly getting out-rebounded in the last few minutes of the game, when you're clearly getting out-muscled, why is Kelel Ware on the bench? Coach Spo on the loss. He said, I'm encouraged by more things than not. I'm not looking for moral victories at all, but there's definitely things that we can build on. Powell, Wiggins, Mitchell, Bam, they all had great games. You know, Powell especially, he can go out there and just score effortlessly. And like I said, I honestly think that this Miami Heat team is going to be a lot better than what people think. With a weak Eastern Conference, these are the games that the Miami Heat have to play. The Cavs and the Knicks, I think they're definitely going to be up top. The Celtics, they're going to be good, but they don't have Tatum. The Pacers, they don't have Halliburton. The Bucks, Giannis doesn't want to be there. The Pistons and the Magic, they're also going to be able to be in that contending area with us. Every single game counts. Always remember that, especially when it comes down to, games 60 and 70. Every game counts from now. And I'm tired of people sleeping on the Heat. But at the end of the day, man, bro, we got to get it together. Jovic, if he can't rebound, he can't play. That's why I really wasn't big on giving him the extension. Tonight, what did he really do? And I know it's the first game, and I know people, they're nervous and they're a little bit rusty. But what did Jovic really do tonight? Every single time when he goes overseas, he's this all-star. Oh, he plays so well. Oh, my God. Ooh, ah. And then when he gets back over here, it's like he forgets how to play basketball.
Okay, so the Pacers are out. Okay, you got the Celtics. The Heat are out too.
Heat are out?
The Heat are out.
No, I don't believe that.
Okay,
they play too hard, too smart.
They play hard.
Great
That's
coaching.
like when you go out with a girl and you say she got a great personality. That means she ugly. The Heat play hard. The Heat are not going to be in the top 8. The Heat are not going to be in the top 8. How about Milwaukee?
When it comes to LeBron James, that man's out of there. Okay, Aiden, he's trash. Luka had to drop 42 points and still couldn't get it done. That is not sustainable. Marcus Smart, he's old. Austin Reeves, if he's your second or third best player, you're not winning a championship. The vibes surrounding LeBron James' situation with the Lakers have not been the best. The vibes with the situation have not been the best, I'll say. So again, I don't really want to go too much down the road. But yeah, I thought there were times just looking at the huddle or looking at the bench that he wasn't as engaged as he typically is when he's out. Sources tell me he's going to be very, very patient with this injury, which means obviously he's not rushing back. Whether they win, lose, or draw, he is not rushing this injury. I'm told the Lakers and LeBron are looking at mid-November-ish for him to make his debut. Shams weighing in on LeBron James and when we can expect him to come back. I think he's out of there. They're going to move forward with Luka. They already signed him long-term, and that's going to be their main focus. This team is not winning a championship in the loaded Western Conference with the Nuggets, the Warriors. Bro, there's just too many teams out there that can easily beat them. Once again, how is LeBron James and Luka going to be guarding the other team's small forwards? They're not doing that. They're not playing that type of elite defense for 82 games to go out there and actually contend for a championship. I just don't see it. Once again, LeBron, you're always welcome in Miami. And maybe he goes to the Knicks. Some people are saying, people are throwing out all these different teams that he might go to. Who knows? All I'm saying is he's not happy. And I don't think he's going to be with the Lakers I just don't see a guy. I do not see him with the Lakers long term.
Be there, have the ball in his hands. Whenever Luka doesn't have the ball in his hands and Austin Reeves is either off the court playing off the ball, They need LeBron James to be LeBron James. That's what I saw last night. I mean, a top 15 player last year. He was on an All-NBA team. And this sciatica that we talk about, right, on his right side, it is important to note here, Pat. I'm told he first had this back situation occur late July, early August in an on-court workout. I'm told he was working out with Tyrese Maxey and Zach LaVine, and he felt something in his back. And then he ends up getting tests and things of that sort. And so this is an injury that's been described to me, and I think Draymond Green spoke about it last night, that it comes and goes. You feel it. You don't really have like a set timeline, or it's not like there's a treatment that you just do and it just heals. It's time. It's how you feel. And I think there was maybe a notion that he'd feel better by now, but obviously he needs time because all of the he didn't have an off season. So all that time that he missed, we're usually accustomed to seeing LeBron in August and September post these 6 a.m. workouts. We only saw that really for a couple weeks this summer. So he didn't have that routine, normal LeBron James offseason. And so I think this training camp, I think right now is a lot about him getting back into basketball shape and being able to go out there and play with the proper conditioning.
So, guys, when it comes to the Miami Heat, I'm holding everyone's feet to the fire. Like I said, Jovic, he has to play better. I understand this is only game one, but Erik Spoelstra needs to make the right play calls. He needs to put the guys in when it's crunch time. There's no reason for us to ever get out-rebounded, ever get bullied in the paint when you have Kelel Ware on this roster. You don't have to play them together all the time, but if we're struggling on the glass, he needs to be in the game. Like I said, a great overall game. I'm excited for this season. I really do think this Miami Heat team is going to be better than what people think. I like Powell's game today, Wiggins, Davion, Bam. I can't wait for Tyler Hero to come back. But I am looking at this Miami Heat team because there's no excuses, and I'm holding everybody accountable for their mistakes.